Hey Montreal, Alex Melki here. All right, like a lot of places in the city and around the world, LaRonde shut down and didn't open up when they were supposed to this year. Fast forward to July 25th and they opened up to season pass holders, and then on August 3rd they opened up to everybody else. So what's it like going to the biggest amusement park in Quebec during a global pandemic? Let's find out. Before I even step foot in the park, there's social distancing lineups and a pop-up boutique for all your face mask needs. Yeah, they have a whole bunch of stuff that you can buy here. Then things get real. Karina here is my guide today, and I'll need her to break down all of this.
To the tent. This is where they take your temperature. So you come here, and then you'll see the magic. If your temperature says 38 or higher, then we will ask you to step aside. We'll wait a few minutes, and then we'll do a second evaluation manually.
Things have also changed when it comes to buying tickets.
For the reservation system, you go on laronde.com/reserve, and then you will choose the date and the time that you want to come, and then you'll get a confirmation. You'll see a little video that explains to you our safety protocol, and then you'll be able to come to the park.
They've also got this new high-tech metal detector replacing pat-downs for minimal touching. This thing zones in on the exact pocket carrying something you maybe shouldn't be. We're in, and the place looks not as busy as it normally does. There are people, but nowhere near what I expected. The big bonus here is that there are few to no lines for food. They also have these mask-free zones spread out across the park. There's 8 in total, and you can just chill here 10 minutes at a time. The benches are spread out, so they're respecting social distancing. And it's a nice way to just, take your mask off and relax for a little bit.
So people come here, they purchase their food. Once they're done, where do they go? We have food court areas throughout the park, and that's a new one.
This here is one of many food court areas, and this is one of the very few places in the park where you're allowed to take your mask off, and this is the only place in the park, all the food courts are, where you can eat and drink your food. You can't be in line eating a pizza, drinking a Coke. You got to keep your mask on there, but here it's okay to take it off.
We have a cleaning crew that is here cleaning all the high touch points that you see in the park, the seats, the headrest, the handrails, the bathroom, the restaurant. And also what's very important to mention is that when you get on a ride, you have to sanitize your hands before and after. It's still the same fun, the same thrills. I mean, you're wearing a mask, sure, but you can still scream to your heart's content.
Now the one thing I want to know is, what's it like to ride a roller coaster? All right, so one of the main rules that people need to remember is that when you're riding a roller coaster, you got to keep the mask on. Now, what does that feel like? Is the sensation the same? I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna ride the Vampire and see if the mask flies off or not. Every second row on the roller coaster is roped off to help with social distancing. Honestly, it's really not that bad at all. I mean, I didn't think it would feel great, but I was so distracted by the adrenaline rush that I forgot I was wearing a mask at all, and it didn't budge. Sure, there are a lot of rules you gotta follow, but at the end of the day, this is the LaRonde that you grew up with. And honestly, the fact that there are so few people here is a huge bonus. And there you have it, a first-hand look at what it's like to go to LaRonde during COVID. Now, I'm gonna tell you, people looked like they were having a good time. There wasn't a lot of human beings walking around, so there is a good amount of space if you're not into big crowds. You don't have to wait in line for pretty much anything. And honestly, riding a roller coaster with a mask on is not the end of the world. You kind of forget it's on your face. All right, everybody, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.